All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. I can feel me getting sick, so I'm not going to do a lot of readings today. But I kept getting this feeling like someone was like hovering over me. You know, like when you were in school, high school, middle school, elementary school, maybe a parent would do this to you, where you would be doing something and it's like someone's looking over you. That's the energy I'm getting. So someone could be hovering in your energy, not taking action, not approaching, but they could be kind of like lurking, hovering in your energy, okay? So friendly reminder, guys, if you need anything from me, you can find it in the comment section or the description box. That includes readings, learning tarot with me, socials, anything I have to offer, that's where you're going to find it, okay? All right, let's see. What advice would you give your younger self? If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be? Mine would be enjoy the moments to the fullest because every moment only lasts so long. The good moments and the bad. So when something really bad is happening, enjoy it the best that you can. And when something really good is happening, make sure you soak up every bit of it because you don't know when it's going to be over. That's what I would give. That's what I would say to my younger self. My younger self would probably be like, whatever, but I would still say it. Let's see. Who is this that's hovering? It's like it's not, yeah, obsession. So this could be someone kind of obsessively thinking about you, feeling like they can't get you off their mind. Also, anybody wanting to know like my nails, you can find that on Pinterest. So someone here is hovering, possibly watching, obsessively thinking about you, feeling like they can't get you off their mind. And a lot of you know that this person's watching you. You know that this person's keeping some sort of eye on you. Okay? But again, it's not like in a weird way. It's like this person's fascinated. You know, like when you go to the zoo and you see an animal that you never thought you were going to get to see in real life. And it's like the way that it moves. The way that it eats grass. How it does what it do. And it's like you get fascinated by it. Yeah, someone here is wanting to have a conversation with you. You could be younger than this person, but you don't have to be. This person could be also wanting to give you something. They could be obsessively thinking about how they not only want to have some sort of conversation or open up some sort of dialogue, but they could want to give you something. Some of you, this is going to be like a secret crush. Some of you, this is someone who wants to approach you, but just hasn't mustered up the courage. For some of you, this is going to be a past person where you've recently really gotten on their mind and they're recognizing that they can't get you off of their mind. I'm seeing the scene from Practical Magic where the gentleman is drinking and he's singing the song, "You were always on my mind, you were always on my mind." So someone could be feeling that way. Someone here could be also recognizing with this red cap on that there's a lot of like desire, not just lust, but a lot of passion, a lot of desire to give you something, to talk to you, to get to know you further, deeper. Again, someone could be watching you from a distance. Someone here could be dealing with a disappointment right now, whoever this is. If this is a past person, a new person, or someone who's got a crush on you, this person is dealing with a disappointment. So something in their life recently disappointed them or did not go the way they wanted it to go. And as they're dealing with those emotions and those feelings and purging it, they got their eye on you, okay? This person could be wanting to make an abrupt move towards you. If this is a past person, this person has some sort of regret. Regret around the fact that they breadcrumbed you and they're seeing it clearly. This could have come as an abrupt message of truth. So this could have been a past person who was like, nah, you're just asking for too much. You're getting on my nerves. Quit begging. Quit But now what they could be recognizing is that they actually breadcrumbed you, and they could be obsessively thinking about the fact that they want to have a conversation about it. That's not what I meant to do. And if I hurt you, I want you to know that I'm sorry. Now, if this is someone new or someone who's got a crush on you, they could be feeling really disappointed in their current moment. They could be feeling like you've got a lot on your plate, a lot of things asking for your attention, and they're trying to be strategic on how can I approach you and not only make it fair, but make it worth the taking. What is going to get me what I want from you? But also I want you to know that I'm respecting you, and I am trying to make sure that you are also getting your fulfillment when I approach you. But again, if something has crumbled, they could be having a hard time getting through the grief, getting through the hard emotions that they're having to acknowledge that they have. This person sees you as a soulmate or a twin flame. They see you as someone where there's a deep connection. They can't understand it, but guess what? They can't deny it. Again, if it's a past person, shame on me for breadcrumbing you and acting like giving you a little bit and you feeling like you needed to beg for more was enough. I don't know why you expected anything more anyways. And again, if that is something that took place, it could have been a little bit of like slap in the face truth of how they showed up. They could have not wanted to see it. They could have not wanted to recognize it. They could have also not been aware that in a season, they treated you the way that they felt others were treating them. You know the saying, hurt people hurt people. So if this is a past person, you could have met them at a time where they were very disappointed, and that disappointment rubbed off on you and made you feel like you were a disappointment to them, when in reality, that was not the case. They could have breadcrumbed you. They could have given a little and been like, that's enough. Quit acting like you deserve more than what I'm giving to you. But then a truth could have really set in. Oh my God, not only was I hurt, but I'm going around hurting other people. People that I now want to give to or talk to or get closer to or be friends with. So someone here is having regret. Give me a little bit more. Yeah. They could be wanting to come in and offer you something. They could feel like you offered them something, but they could have felt like it lacked emotional experiences. They could be thinking about the fact that what you want, they don't know if they're capable of giving. So there is something here about differences and not being on the same page. So if this is a past person, this is someone where you could have offered emotion, offered love. You could have just cared. You could have just been a genuine person. And they could have taken that caring energy, you being nice, you being kind, as just kind of a given. Oh, well, of course you're going to be nice to me. You're nice. Not always. You could have then retracted all of that. And they could again be recognizing why you no longer trust them with your love, your emotion, why you've turned your back on them, why you really don't care. And I don't mean it mean, I'm just being honest. Again, anxious and worried, it really stresses them out the way that you perceive them if this is a past person. If this is a new person, this person could be a little worried that you might entertain them, but you're not going to entertain them for the long haul. They're a little anxious about letting you know what they want. So this is either someone new or a crush. Could be a past person, but we're going to act like it's a new person or a crush for a moment. This person could be trying to get to a place of peace in their life. Remember? Something could be taking place where they're getting through grief and disappointment. They're trying to get to a place of peace, but they also feel like if they approach you too prematurely, or if they approach you in the wrong energy or with the wrong effort, it is going to throw this into a place or a position where they might not be able to get it out of there. If this is someone from the past, They're a little unsure if they're going to be able to get you to change your perspective around them. If you see them as someone who's a player, someone who's impulsive, someone who's inconsistent, someone who comes in to get what they want and they're gone before the sun rises, you might have that perspective of them now, and they're a little worried of, okay, I now want to move this forward. I want to get to a place of peace. How am I going to do that though? Because you might give me a run for my money. You might be really standoffish. You might be wanting to argue. You might want to, be nice on the surface. But when we really start digging deep and we get this conversation out on the table, there might be a different version of you that comes out. So they do know that. They do know that if this is a past person, they know what they did. They know where they were wrong at. And they know that they want to make it better, but they don't know if they're capable, and they don't know how. If this is a new person, this is someone who's a little scared that the way they approach you is going to be the make it or break it moment. Again, they could be grieving something in their life, letting something go, wanting to have a conversation with you about something. But again, recognizing this person could be a little sad because they feel like you need more than what they're capable of giving right now. Okay, again, if this was a past person, this is someone who was hiding their intentions and wanted to have fun. So they didn't tell you what they wanted. They would hide their intentions. I want to have fun. I'm not going to have necessary conversations with you. And when you try to have those conversations, I'm either going to act like I don't hear you, or I'm going to completely not have the conversation at all. This person could be wanting to come back around, wanting to come see you. But you need to recognize that this person could bring some sort of drama into your life that's going to be hard for you to get through, okay? This person could have the tendency to lash out or not accept responsibility in the relationship until it's really far in the future. This could be someone who's not really self-aware as well, if this is a past person. Okay, now if this is a new person, this person could be obsessively thinking about the fact that they want to give to you, but they're unsure if you're going to want to give back to them. This person might be approaching you wanting to have fun. They might not necessarily lay their heart and their wants on the line. And I think you need to be careful because this person could be very indecisive and unsure. And that lack of confidence is going to leak into your relationship if you're not careful, okay? Now, I do want you to know that this person is very set on being with you. So if this is a past person, if this is a new person, if this is a crush, they're obsessively thinking about being with you. I would say so much obsessively thinking about it that it is becoming a little unhealthy. You know, there's people who get obsessed with like an ex or a new person that they've met, but they don't really know them, but they get so obsessed with them that they put them on a pedestal, and when they actually get them, it's not anything that they thought it would be because they had made a fantasy up in their head and not necessarily reality. But they get so codependent on what they want and what they think that's going to be when they get it, that it's kind of like a tower crumbling once they finally get what they want, because it isn't what it seemed to be. That's what I'm getting here. It's like this person, it's kind of put you on a pedestal. This is what I want. This is what I think is going to happen. This is what the future is going to look like with you. And they're so set on that. They're so codependent on the fact that that's what they want and that's what they're going to get. They're either going to get a sacred union with you or they are going to have a reconciliation. There's no in between. So much so that I think it comes off as, but they could run away from pain or not want to have truthful conversations. So I think you need to know that. This is going to be someone that if you want to know what happened, well, I don't want to talk about that. The past is the past. Let's live in the now. Okay, but the past does affect the future. So let's recognize that. You don't have to talk about the past, but why are you hiding your past? I'm hearing the song Stupid by Tate McRae. So if this is a past person, be careful of going back to someone where you done know what you're gonna get. You're so bad for my health, but I just can't help myself. I'm so stupid for you. Be careful with that, okay? Again, this person is seeing you as someone who's maybe offered love before, but you've retracted yourself. This could have been someone that you were flirting with at one point, entertaining. You could have crushed on them crushed on you. But it's like you withdrew yourself. You were like, okay, enough of this. I'm not going to sit here and wait for you to get this volleyball game going. You told me it was going to start at 3 p.m. It didn't start at 3 p.m. I'm out. Yeah, because you made a choice from love, self-love. You said, listen, I'm the Empress. I want growth. And maybe I didn't want to see for far too long that something here was maybe missing. There's a lot of desire. There's even recognition here that there's a deep connection. But there's also recognition that sometimes you have to choose yourself for others to choose you. Sometimes you have to teach people how to treat you. So I don't know exactly who this is. I am seeing, whether it's a new person or a past person, that this person does have the problem of living in the truth. They maybe try to run from conversations, run from certain topics. They could run from drama, but then come back and make more drama because they ran the first time. Again, this could be someone, if it's someone new, they're going to want to come in and work on this. They're going to want to build something new, something stable. But I do think that they're not going to necessarily want to talk about something that's done played out. And you need to ask yourself why. Why are they going to try to keep that in the closet is what I want to know. 3 of Cups. They want to talk about how something wasn't fulfilling or fun anymore. So if they've been partying or something like that, they're going to say, there's nothing to talk about. It's just not what I want to do anymore. Why? Why do you not want to do it anymore? Did you have an epiphany that you're meant for more? Did you get your butt in trouble and the good Lord sat you down and now you can't? Why? It's like this person's going to get short, snappy. I don't want to talk about it. We separated because I wasn't happy anymore. Okay? Okay, but why are you being so snappy? Why are there such loose emotions coming out of you right now? Yeah, there's a truth here I think you're going to end up having to dig up. Before a new beginning is possible, there's going to have to be truth and clarity. So I think you need to recognize that if this person does try to avoid, if they try to avoid something, that could be a problem in your future. Yeah, so they could want to talk about how they've been trying to manifest something more and they feel that you are that something more. But your intuition is going to tell you. What is your intuition going to tell you? That there is something that you don't know. Okay, so this is either a new person coming towards you who could have other people attached to them. Other people who are drama, other people who are not good for them, but they could also have a codependent behavior where they have the tendency to go to these people because they like feeling valued by them. They like their ego being stroked by them. People who sometimes come out sideways or in karmic energy will be one of 2 ways. They will be so toxic that you are getting sucked dry, or they will love bomb you and then take it in a form of abuse. There is a lot of sadly, there is a lot of like mental and emotional abuse that takes place in karmic dynamics because it teaches you about what you want and what you're willing to settle for and what you ain't. I want you to know that this person has had someone else attached to them. So if this is a new person or like a crush on you, someone's got a crush on you, they do have someone else attached to them that they don't want to talk about. They don't want to talk about that person. They don't want to talk about why they didn't want to grow with that person, but something did happen. If this is a past person, they could have went to someone else. They could have been dealing with a karmic, but now they're finally over it and they're ready to let that go. But again, they don't want to tell you the truth. They don't want to look at you and go, the reason I've not came is because I needed to finish the karmic cycle with so-and-so. I don't want you to think that I chose so-and-so over you. I kind of did, but I don't want you to think that because that's a lesson. You're my blessing. But if you think that I chose my lesson over my blessing, you might take my blessing. It's kind of like I don't want to say it's a mind game, but it's like this person wants to be very strategic in what you know. Your intuition is telling you that they see you as someone that they can grow with. But your intuition is also telling you that there is someone or something that they're hiding. There is someone or something that they're hiding. And you know that. Now, they're going to come in and say, hey, I want a new beginning with you. I really want to work on this and put effort. I want to be a stable person for you. I want to collaborate. I really think me and you could get to a new beginning because you're the love of my life. You're a soulmate. You're something so much more than these people out here. They're going to be talking a lot. But I think what you need to see is through the chatter, you're going to find whether or not this is fair or this is right for you. I think you're also going to see that this person has a tendency to indulge. This is someone who will go towards what they think they're entitled to have, even if they don't put the work in it. This person is going to try to keep you a little confused around some sort of ending and their part in it. What I'm saying is that when this person comes in and decides to have this conversation with you, they're going to be a chatty McCaffey. They're going to talk for a long time. In those discussions, you're going to see nuggets of who this person really is. And what you're going to see is that this person is still really confused about themselves. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. And I think you're even going to see that this person has some sort of personality where they are still indulging. And if you really build with this person, you might lose what you're building because they are a little confused about what's fair and what's right. So they are going to come in and try to start something up with you. Whether or not you think it's going to be long lasting is up to you. This person is obsessively thinking about you and around the fact that they want to work this out, fix it, be with you. Yeah, but unavailable. See, that's what I'm saying. There's something missing. And I have felt that this whole reading. You deserve more. You do. I'm just going to be honest with you. You deserve more. This person could be a flirter. So this might be someone, whether it's a new person or a past person, they might flirt with people right in front of your face. They might not feel that it's disrespectful, but you might be like, no, you're flirting. You might not think you're flirting, but you are. And don't tell me it's part of your personality because it ain't. You just love attention. That could be something you're going to find out in this relationship. Whether it's a male or female, I don't care. This person could love attention. This person could have the tendency to get really confused about what they want because, oh my God, well, yeah, I know I'm on a diet and I know I just had chocolate cake last night, but that chocolate cake looks really good and I don't know if I'm going to be able to say no. Well, if you can't say no to chocolate cake, what else can you not say no to? Because that's going to make a difference in our relationship on whether or not you're going to crumble everything we're trying to build. Some of you really need to do a lot of deep self-reflection and ask yourself, is this my wish fulfillment? I know this person's obsessively thinking. I know they want to come in and make it right or offer me something. But what exactly is this person offering me? And do I feel like I can build something stable and trust this person with what we're building? This person could be still trying to find themselves. They could still be searching for who they are. This person's not taking action to end something the way that they should. So if there is another person involved, you don't know about that person, but that door is not completely closed. So I want you to know that. If they had like a little side piece, if they had a little fling, if they had a little sneaky link, if they had someone that wanted attention and had no self-respect or worth, that person is going to kind of hover in the corner. Okay, now I'm not saying that they're going to mess with one another when you guys are together, but I do think that you know that this person could be a problem in the future if you're not careful. And your person not telling you is a red flag to me. Now, your person and them are a match, but they're a match around learning. They're not meant for one another. They're one another's karmic partners. That's one of the reasons they don't want to let each other go, though. And I feel that that person might end up trying to start drama in the future. You might know that. You might see that. This might be someone that works with them that's going to all of a sudden hate you and talk smack about you. Why is that? Maybe they want your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Maybe they want your spouse. It might not have anything to do with you. It might be what you have that they don't have. again, just keep that in mind, because I am seeing that there could be drama that's going to come with this relationship. And it's like this person's not going to warn you or tell you what you're getting yourself into. They're going to hide things. And deep down, your intuition is screaming, you're keeping something from me, and I know it. You do know it, because it's the truth. You also know that this person's hovering in the background, because they are. They're wanting to come towards you and have a deep conversation. But for a lot of you, it's not going to get into anything more than a deep conversation. It's just going to be a deep conversation. Yeah. See, I don't feel like this person expands you in the way that you need to be expanded as a human. It's like you might enjoy spending time with this person, but it quickly disintegrates. This person could be one of hell. This person could be one of why am I having such a hard time talking all of a sudden? This person could want to be held in high regard. This person could come in and love bomb you and pull the, I think so highly of you. I think no one else is like you. You're amazing. You're one of a kind. Be careful of this person love bombing you, okay? This person could be thinking a lot about the fact that if they really did come in and give you everything, that they could be the individual they want to be. So in their eyes, coming in and offering you something is pretty much power couple status. If I get with you, could you imagine the world that we're going to have? Could you imagine the house we're going to buy? Could you imagine the businesses we could own? This person sees you as a powerhouse. They're showing me, here where I live, we have power systems that get run by water. So the water will run the power system, and then they will give power to houses in that area. You are the powerhouse. You're the source. They know that. This person feels like that if they come towards you and they can make this work with you, there will be some sort of wealthy life that they can have with you. But you need to ask yourself, is this person capable? Because it's going to take a lot of work. This person's going to have to stay dedicated to what you guys have in mind, the goal that you guys are trying to achieve. And I see them thinking a lot about it, but I also think that you need to see that this person, again, has the tendency to be able to get confused or to be fed an illusion, and then it changes their mind. So ask yourself, do you feel like this is your luck paying off in this circumstance? Someone here could be in bad health as well. Just to throw that out there, whether it's someone you're dealing with or someone they're dealing with, someone could be in bad health, and that could be something that's going to have to be handled while you guys are dating, if you decide to date, okay? Okay, I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.